From 1900 until today, the average Earth temperature has constantly risen, causing drastic and dramatic changes to our climate, resulting in global warming. Non-insulated buildings are unbearable during the summer and in hot climates. Air conditioning is widely used, which increases massively the use of electricity and consequently contributes to the greenhouse effect and to urban heating. The cost of air conditioning affects both our environment and our pockets. Protech is a true leader in the production of reflective insulation and flexible packaging in Southeast Asia. We are a modern, dynamic, and innovative company with quality and service in mind. After 30 years of insulation solutions and experience, and more than 150 products to meet our customers' needs, Protech products are sold in more than 20 countries worldwide. Our products are certified by leading green building certification bodies and fully tested by prominent laboratories. Our professional and dedicated QC personnel ensures the highest quality. Protech customer service teams ensure on-time product delivery, personal service, and quick response to our global customers. Our compliances include the Australian and New Zealand standards, British standards, Singaporean and Malaysian standards, UL, ASTM, SIRIM, CIBD, CIRM, European standards, and more. Our certificates include Eco Specifier, LEED, GBI, Eco Label, and more. PolyShield Uno is the single-sided solution. PolyShield Select Series, made of Select 40, Select 60, and Select 80, all deliver excellent thermal values with unique benefits. PolyShield Grand, the double solution for better sound absorption. PolyShield Triplex, multi-layers, multi-protection with thermal break solution. PolyShield Extra, for those who like to have extra thermal resistance. PolyShield Acoustic Plex, for thermal and acoustic solutions. PolyShield Concrete, for concrete solutions. How PolyShield works. Heat will enter or escape from a building via these three types of heat flow. Conduction heat, which is a direct transfer of heat by physical contact. Convection heat, which is based on the physics of air. Hot air rises and cold air replaces it. Radiation heat is the only form of heat which is transferred without physical contact. Radiation heat is in fact infrared rays traveling to Earth from the Sun at the speed of light and accounts for 90% of the heat in buildings. All materials absorb radiation heat through their surface. The ability to absorb or to not absorb depends on the material's surface properties. Radiation heat transferred through an object and is not related to thickness or conductivity rate. Radiation heat transfers without atoms or particles. It travels through a vacuum. Having said that, we can see two insulation categories: absorptive and reflective, non-absorptive. The absorptive products such as wool, rubber, foam, and so forth will absorb and transfer the radiant heat. Reflective products such as PolyShield will not absorb the radiant heat, rather reflect it away. PolyShield products are made of layers of pure aluminum foil, covering durable, heavy-duty thermal air bubbles. The foil reflects 97% of radiant heat. The UL94 rating bubbles prevent conduction heat transferred and absorb sound. In winter, the bubbles assist with convection heat. PolyShield is produced in various bubble sizes and thickness. Metal roofs heat very quickly. As the outside temperature increases, the roof becomes hot and transfers 100% of the radiation into the buildings. PolyShield underdeck insulation blocks 97% of radiant heat at the roof level and prevents heat gain. PolyShield products allow one to achieve an excellent level of comfort with low temperatures in buildings in summer and hot weather. Buildings insulated with wool or rubber or foam are prone to temperature elevation due to ease of radiant heat penetration. Absorptive insulation products absorb fully radiant heat and releases the heat into the buildings. Absorbative products trap heat and the building's temperature will rise. PolyShield is lightweight, economical, and very easy to install. It reduces building load, installation time, labor, and can be installed when it rains. The shiny, pretty finish is a plus. PolyShield finish can be varied: silver, white, gold, or black. PolyShield is produced by a state-of-the-art production technique and uncompromising quality assurance. PolyShield brand means high thermal performances delivering better value for money. Pay less to get more thermal resistance. Quality product. Reliability and durability. Safe and certified. Credibility. Price competitive. Brand you can trust. As a customer, you can spend your money on wool insulation or other forms of insulation, such as rubber or foam. Or you can use PolyShield. PolyShield provides more R value, which equals more thermal resistance per every dollar spent. It means greater level of comfort at lower insulation cost.